On meditations, Marcus Aurelius said, "Don't squander the remainder of your time worrying about others, unless it pertains to the common good. It will prevent you from doing anything productive. You'll be too distracted by what others are doing, why they're doing it, what they're saying, what they're thinking, and all the other things that divert your attention from focusing on your own mind." In my opinion, Marcus highlights a key issue that holds people back in life: being overly concerned with what others think of them. So, I'm going to delve into this idea through a dialogue. In Shinjuku, when the clock strikes midnight, a small bar opens up for a few hours. Few people visit it, but those who do know what they're looking for. Tonight, Tsumugi takes a seat alone, and after a few drinks, she has the following conversation with the bartender.
If you're fixated on what others think of you, you'll never accomplish anything truly meaningful.
What do you mean?
If you're preoccupied with what others think of you, you'll never be your authentic self. And if life has taught me anything, it's that being your true self is the only genuinely useful thing you can do.
I don't understand. How is being myself useful?
Real usefulness comes from being true to yourself. Think about a tree. Its fruits and oxygen are simply a result of it being what it is. The same applies to us. We contribute best by being our authentic selves.
But aren't I always myself?
You're getting caught up in semantics. Let's consider the tree again. Various factors can prevent the tree from thriving, such as a lack of sunlight, insufficient water, and environmental competition. These are obstacles that hinder the tree's growth. Being yourself involves overcoming your own obstacles. And one of the biggest obstacles to being yourself is being overly concerned with what others think of you.
How does being worried about what others think of me stop me from being myself?
When you are true to yourself, you must be willing to defy people's expectations of you. You have to be prepared to disappoint them, to endure their negative reactions. But someone who is fixated on others' opinions isn't willing to take that risk, so they end up being who others want them to be instead of being themselves.
I suppose you're right. But what can I do? I rely on what people think of me to survive.
So you're attached to what people think of you because you're relying on their opinions for your sense of security. But if your relationship hinges on meeting someone's expectations, it's not a genuine connection. You become a captive to someone else's perception of you.
That's true, but there's still a kind of safety in being in a prison.
Yes, but remember, you're still in a prison. You've exchanged your entire life for that sense of security. What is there left to secure?
I suppose that's true. I never looked at it that way. But no matter what I do or where I go, I'll always depend on people's opinions for security. Isn't that just how the world works?
If you were selling water in a desert, would it matter what people thought of you? If you can truly offer something of value, their opinions become irrelevant.
I see your point. But how do I create something of value?
That's like asking how a tree produces fruit. Let me put it this way. A tree is constrained by a lack of water, sunlight, and competition. When it overcomes these constraints, when it achieves true freedom, the fruit naturally follows. It's not about how you can produce something of value, but about how you can liberate yourself. When you break free from all your constraints, your value will emerge naturally.
Marcus Aurelius said that worrying about what others think prevents you from doing anything useful, and I've delved into the meaning behind this idea through a dialogue. The most beneficial thing you can do is to be yourself, and our true essence can never be fully captured in words. Whether we see ourselves as good, bad, an artist, or a lawyer, what we truly are can never be condensed into a single term. When we identify ourselves as a wife, a mother, a musician, or a lawyer, we are merely associating with a small fragment of our memory and defining ourselves by it. We are more than just our memories. Being true to yourself means overcoming your own obstacles, and truly conquering your own challenges enables you to assist others in overcoming theirs. which is why genuine value lies in authenticity. However, as long as we care about what others think of us, we will always mold ourselves to fit their expectations rather than being our true selves. If we forsake our true selves, we lose our ability to genuinely contribute to the world. And if we lose our ability to make a real difference, we give up what might be the only form of true security. Conversely, when we conform to others' expectations, we obtain the security of a prisoner, which means safety at the cost of our own life. And that isn't genuine security at all. Ultimately, this is merely my interpretation of Marcus Aurelius's words, not advice. Feel free to use this information however you see fit, and if you have a different perspective on Marcus's teachings, I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Thank you for watching. If you found this video insightful and valuable, please give it a thumbs up, share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. We're continually creating new content to help you live with clarity and wonder.